Whatever I tell you in this particular video is going to be based on data, is going to be based on proof and proper information. This is going to be the most important video that I would recommend you guys to watch. So watch till the end and make sure you smash the like button. Most importantly, at this point of time, a lot of students are saying, sir, what should I keep my safe score? What is going to be the cutoff for NEET 2026? Because in 2025, it was extremely, I would say, low compared to the NEET 2025. So is it going to remain the same? That's what we are going to discuss in this particular video, and how you guys are supposed to prepare in the upcoming time also. That is what we need to discuss, and what you guys should keep your safe score. Now guys, first of all, let's take a look. This is expected level for NEET 2026. Let's take a look at the number of registrations. If you take a look at NEET 2025, you see number of registrations were 23 lakh, okay, registered, and we say 22 lakh 70,000 these appeared. And when it comes to the NEET 2024, I would say 24 lakh and 23 lakh appeared, okay, 23 lakh 33,000. And NEET 2023, this is going to be the appeared, and this is going to be the registered. NEET 2022, this is going to be the registered, and this is going to be the appeared. This is NEET 2021, and you can see exactly over here. Now, a lot of NEET aspirants think that, sir, if the number of registrations increase, we say cutoff increases, level increases, which is absolutely wrong. See, level of the paper is directly proportional to the cutoff. If the level of paper increases, then cutoff is going to increase. That you have recently seen in NEET 2025. The paper came, when it comes to the physics, it was very difficult. And biology and chemistry, it was also of good level. So that was the main reason we say cutoff decreased, not because of the registrations. Okay. And my dear NEET aspirants, if you take a look at NEET 2024, we say cutoff was very high. It was because the level of the paper was low. And now, from now onwards, I'm giving you 100% assurity that NTA is going to keep the level of NEET examination same as it was in the NEET 2025. The reason for that is in NEET 2026, I would say 67 candidates got AIR 1. Even I would say a huge number of students got 680 plus, 700, or we say 690 plus. And that, due to that, we say that chaos happened. So that is the main reason I'm telling you they are going to keep the level of the NEET examination same as they kept in the NEET 2025. And most importantly, they'll do it in the physics once again, as well as in the physical chemistry. Now, my dear NEET aspirants, listen to me very carefully. This is the data from NEET 2025. If you take a look over here, 651 to 686 marks. How many students are getting? Only 73. And if you check NEET 2024, I would say 67 students got 720 out of 720. Now you see the number here. That became the reason we say in NEET 2023, NEET 2025, approximately I would say 530, around this only the cutoff is in the general category. It is because of this. You see the marks, low marks, because of the level of the paper is high. Okay, so only 73 students. But in NEET 2025, I am expecting this number is going to increase bit from this. It is going to increase for sure. And my dear NEET aspirants, if you take, and when it comes to these students, who are these students? These are the students who are going to get, I would say, AIMS. Okay, AIMS, and I would say top states, top medical college, states top medical colleges for sure. And then, my dear friends, when it comes to this 601 to 650, these candidates in NEET 2025, 1259. And these are the students who are going to get low AIMS, okay? Or we say top state medical colleges, that is for sure. And this category, 551 to 600, they are going to get the MBBS for sure in the government medical colleges in their state, that is for sure. Okay, and then you have this, they will be getting, I would say, low range medical colleges, okay, low range medical colleges for MBBS and all, this one. And let me tell you, in this particular case, my dear NEET aspirants, this is your competition. This is your competition. These students who are getting this much marks, this is your competition. Because if you check, less number of students are getting this. Okay, so this is not your competition. But if you check this one, this category, these are the students who are your actual competition. Let me just tell you, your competition is not 27 or 25 or 26 lakh students. No. So they will not enter in, these will not enter into the medical colleges, government medical colleges when it comes to the MBBS. So your competition is this, because they have the high chance of entering the medical college. Now you can add these numbers and you can see how many, what is the level of competition that you are going to face in the upcoming time also. Okay, similarly, when it comes to this one, they are going to get low medical MBBS and or I would say BDS, and this private MBBS and BDS in this one. This is BAMS and BHMS. From this data, you can analyze what will be the expected level of the NEET 2026 and what are the marks that the students are going to get in the upcoming time also. This is the perfect analysis of that. Now, my dear NEET aspirants, let me just tell you in this particular case. See, I would say when it comes to the NEET 2026, paper difficulty, it is going to remain between medium and tough. Okay, towards tough only, I must say in this particular case. And when I say paper breakdown, first of all, you need to focus on those questions which are basically, which you can solve in 40 to 50 seconds. Okay. Now, there are a lot of questions in your NEET category, which can be solved in a very less amount of time, like in your botany, in your zoology, in your, I would say, organic chemistry, in your inorganic chemistry. So these are the subjects you need to have you should keep your high priority on, because from these subjects you can score maximum. You can score, if you get full marks here, full marks here, full marks here, full marks here, till you can cross, I would say 450 plus. Now you see, if you land into this category, if you see over here, if you are getting 450 marks, okay, means you are landing into this category. Okay, there is a chance of you'll get MBBS. Okay, then my dear NEET aspirants, afterwards you need to focus on physics and physical chemistry. Now, let me just tell you over here. Make sure you do not leave any of the questions from botany, zoology, organic chemistry, and inorganic chemistry, because this is going to give you the selection, that is for sure. Then in addition to that, my dear NEET aspirants, physical chemistry and physics is must. Okay, you need to keep your eye on these. And once again, examiner is going to play in these two subjects only, that is physical chemistry and physics. That is for sure, 100%. Okay, because they cannot play in the botany. They can mix 2-3 concepts in physics, they'll put up in front of you, come on, solve this question. What can they do in the botany? Statement based, okay, take the statement here, take the statement here. No. Okay, so my dear NEET aspirants, this year cutoff is going to go up, that is for sure. When it comes to the NEET 2020, I would say 5. Now, let me just tell you, all categories considered, when it comes to the 651 to 686, you are going to get what? I would say AIMS. Okay. And then we say 601 to 650, you are going to get the top state medical college. Okay. Or I would say low range AIMS, that is for sure in this one. And then my dear NEET aspirants, 550 to 600, you are going to get the MBBS, that is for sure. This is the expectation I am saying in the upcoming time. And then I would say 501 to 550, low medical college, low to, we say medium range colleges, low to medium range colleges. Okay. And then 451 to 500, I would say 9 to 10% students are going to get MBBS. This is what I am telling you, the score. Now you should keep your target score, I would say 650 in the upcoming time. If you do not get the 650, at least you'll land into this range. If you do not land into this range, you'll land into this range. That is for sure. Okay, this is the expectation that I'm coming up with in front of you based on the data and analysis. I have given you the proof also. Now, my dear friends, if at this point of time in the mock tests, okay, when it comes to the marks, if let's suppose you are getting less than 300, means your basics is not clear. You are not doing the revisions at all. You are not doing the PYQ practice. Obviously, if your basics is not clear, how can you do the PYQ practice? You do not have the consistency. This is the problem that you are facing right now. So you need to figure out, you need to basically focus on these things. Okay, you have to focus on basically basics first. You need to cover this. You need to cover the syllabus as much as possible. And I would recommend you to go with the high weightage chapters first. Okay, complete your high weightage chapters first in your physics, chemistry, biology. Okay, then do the revisions and then do the PYQ practice. At least you will land into the safe zone. And then the students who are getting 300 to 400 at this point of time, you have got conceptual gaps in the major topics. Okay, you have means conceptual problem in some topics. That's what I can say in this particular case. Okay, that is why you are not able to solve the problems in those particular topics in which you have conceptual problem. Okay, you are not doing revisions, I can say over here. Okay, and no extra question practice you are doing in this particular case. That is for sure, I'm telling you. So make sure you do this, and this, because I can see this is what I'm saying. I have done the analysis of a lot of students, and on the basis of that I'm saying this. Okay, if you are getting 300 and 400, you are not able to push, it may be because of these reasons. And then, my dear friends, if 400 to 550 you are getting, in this particular case, you are very close to entering the medical college. Okay, so I would say over here, not analyzing the mistakes. Means if you give the paper, if you are writing the paper, you got the result. Now, at the end moment, you're not able to solve the question, any particular question. Now you have to do the analysis. Why couldn't I solve the question? Okay, let me solve a few more questions on the same topic so that you do not lag in the upcoming time in the same question. So that is what you guys are supposed to do over here. No strategic revision. You guys are supposed to do the strategic revision means, sir, I'll have to do the revision of this portion in this much amount of time, this portion in this much amount of time. Proper plan has to be in the revisions also. That is what you are lagging in. Otherwise, you are, I would say, 90% close to the selection, 95%. Okay. Then I would say, which are getting, I would say 550, approximately 550. You are doing silly mistakes. Okay. And this analyzing mistakes but not correcting them, this is your problem. And you will enter the medical college, but you need to push yourself, my dear friends. You are also very close. You need to push. It may be because of the silly mistakes. It may be because of the time management. That is the main case in these students. Sir, I'm not able to manage the time. Sir, I'm getting high pressure when I write the examination. It may be because of that. So make sure you solve these mistakes. Definitely you are going to enter the medical college. Okay. And good news at this point of time is 4 months is the enough time. Okay. And 4 months are enough. Let me just tell you, my dear NEET aspirants, if you push yourself at this point of time, definitely you are going to land into the medical college. That is for sure. Nobody is going to stop you. Okay. And one more important thing I just want to tell you over here. We have recently launched the crash course. Okay. That is for everyone. And in this crash course, we'll be starting from the scratch. We just took few classes only. You can join this crash course because as I told you, 4 months of time is enough. Okay. But if you have the proper guidance and if you have the proper planning, if you go according to that planning, definitely it is going to push your marks. Definitely it is going to help you to land into the medical college. That is for sure. So my dear NEET aspirants, what I am recommending you at this point of time, if you want that proper guidance, proper planning, how am I supposed to enter the medical college? Okay, what are the things I need to keep in my mind? And what are the chapters I need to teach first? Let me tell you, in physics, I'm starting with the high weightage chapters first, so that you enter the safe zone. Similarly, Wasim sir is doing the same thing in chemistry. And if you want to join this crash course, I recommend you to basically join as soon as possible. The link is in the comments of this video and the link is in the description of this video. Click onto that link, okay, and you will land onto the page and you can enter. You can basically join this crash course. That's all for today. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you share this video and you like this video. Take care and bye-bye.